We are, once again, winning. Melissa Barrera hints new project after Scream firing that will continue Kristen Stewart's Hollywood legacy. Hello dear, welcome to my Allison News channel. On my channel, you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Melissa Barrera is by all accounts generally set to proceed with Kristen Stewart's heritage. Melissa Barrera is demonstrating her freedom in the business by supposedly composing a lesbian rom-com, continuing in the strides of Kristen Stewart's most joyful season. Barrera was apparently terminated from the Shout establishment because of her favorable to Palestine position via online entertainment, yet she has rapidly pushed ahead with new tasks, including the awfulness/thrill ride Abigail. Fans are areas of strength for showing and energy for Barrera's new LGBTQ project, enthusiastically expecting her authority affirmation and praising her move as a critical stage in her vocation. No measure of epic tasks allowing her leave to can prevent her from developing and shining, and Melissa Barrera recently demonstrated that, notwithstanding leaving the fan most loved super famous repulsiveness/secret Shout establishment, the entertainer isn't wondering whether or not to tell everybody through her most recent venture that she can discover some way in the business and doesn't require mammoth establishments to back her up. This comes after a fan shared bits of knowledge into what is probably Barrera's next enormous task, which she is composing and creating herself. What's more is that this undertaking would purportedly not be anything really near what most fans may be expecting, in light of the fact that a lesbian rom-com will unavoidably proceed with Kristen Stewart's heritage in Hollywood of making the very first lesbian romantic comedy. Nonetheless, it seems that way terminating has nowhere near impacted her, taking into account how quick she has been advancing forward from that point forward, including her as of late delivered awfulness/spine chiller film Abigail, for one to count. Besides, this choice of hers to switch paths and bounce into a LGBTQ project further adds to an inheritance one of her friends in media outlets began, Kristen Stewart, who made the primary lesbian romantic comedy in Hollywood, most joyful season. This being all said and deciding from only the entertainer she has demonstrated to be through the entirety of her magnum opus exhibitions, fans except Melissa Barrera can totally nail it with this freshest undertaking of hers which is at present in the composition. Regardless, her fans are in any event, praising this as a mutually beneficial arrangement for them. Needless to say, judging from these comments, Melissa Barrera's involvement in a lesbian romance comedy project is exactly what fans had been wanting to see from her all along. Now, the only thing that remains is the actress' official confirmation of the same about whether this would be a personal project or one that would be delivered to all her fans. Until then, it would be better to take this news with a grain of salt.